My name is Mateo. I run an agency called the Icarus Protocol. We help coaches and landscapers get more clients using AI and advertising systems. I have generated more than $20,000 in booked appointments for my clients. So I know what I'm talking about in this space. And today I'm going to be going over some other agency owners' cold calls. I'm going to be going over exactly what I think they did right, what they did wrong, what they can improve on, and at the end, I'll give away some secret sauce on my exact cold call framework. By no means am I bringing down anyone's success with cold calling. If it works for you, it works for you. I'm just giving away what personally works for me and how I've been able to book meetings. At the end of the day, cold calling is a numbers game. It only matters if you're putting in the right numbers. Without further ado, let's get straight into the cold calls. So the first one I'm going to be going over is a cold call by Camden Cash. I actually really like this guy. I like what he does. I know he takes a lot from Jeremy Miner and Jeremy Miner's framework, but I will say sometimes he does get a little bit pushy with it, and that does seem to deter prospects sometimes, but let's see how he handles this cold call.
Who's this?
Camden Cash, ring a bell?
No, sure.
Oh, I got you. Who am I speaking to? I'm sorry.
So first of all, when he starts that opener with Camden Cash, does that ring a bell? They're always going to say no, and I think this opener is interesting because not a lot of people do it. However, if you set out questions where it would be beneficial to you if they say no, then this can work actually really well. However, I haven't personally found a lot of success with this opener.
How can I help you?
Yeah, no, I was curious. Who is this?
You call my phone. How you gonna call somebody's phone asking who this is?
No, I didn't get your name, brother.
If you're calling your leads, you should already have their names.
You didn't get my name because you didn't give me anything. See, when you call somebody's phone, you usually offer who you are and what you want.
Yeah,
So go ahead and do that.
my name is Camden Cash. I was curious if you guys are currently.
And what does that mean? Who are you with? Who are you associated with?
I hate when business owners ask this stuff. I mean, it's really easy for us agency owners, especially if we're not super big, to go ahead and just be like, I'm not associated with anybody. Why are you even asking me a question like this? It's pretty funny when they do ask this, though, because they get so many spam calls.
I'm associated with myself.
See, there you go.
Talk to customers.
Okay,
I like what he said there. Is this how you talk to customers?
you're not a customer.
I mean, not yet.
How can I help you?
I was curious if you guys were still open, but I think I'll just move along. I appreciate it.
All right,
Hang
thank
up in
you.
your face.
He hung up in his face. Yeah, that prospect was honestly just not somebody you would want to work with. This guy seems like a nightmare to work with. It honestly, it's not much of Camden Cash's fault. This guy was just a trash lead. One thing I would say, the opener just, I've tried it many times before, and let's just say I feel like only he can do this opener. I can try it, but it's like, I wonder how many times he's actually got somebody to say, yes, I know who you are, because I guarantee it's not that many. Other than that, it's good to generate trust, though. It's like you're not with some big company. I like that. Overall, good call. He asked some good questions. I don't know about, are you guys still open? Obviously, they're open. That's okay, though. There's not really much he could have done else. That guy was just kind of an asshole. So I would rank this one, it's a good 8 out of 10. Camden does well on the cold calls. All right, next one. This one is from Thomas Nexera. He runs an agency called Nexera AI. Let's just get straight into it. Shout out to this guy, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Hinkle Roofing. Maria, how may I help you?
Hey Maria, how you doing today?
What is this? What is this? What are we doing? It's hard to even say something about this because, like, you do, when you're cold calling, you do have to make it kind of like fun for yourself. I don't understand what you're doing with your hands, but hey Maria, how are you doing today? First of all, it's good that you know the prospect's name. That's very important. How are you doing today? It just comes across as salesy. They've gotten calls like that every single day. Usually when somebody calls asking if, like, when a client calls them, they're not asking how are you doing today. It can work sometimes. It just honestly depends on the prospect.
Good and yourself?
I'm good. It's Friday. It's almost the weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was just giving a call. I sent in an email a couple days ago. I hadn't heard anything back. I was just calling to follow up, see if you guys had a chance to take a look at that at all.
I was just calling back to follow up. You're just like grabbing it. You're just like, please, please, please. Like, that's how that kind of verbiage sounds to me. When you say, I'm just following up on an email, I'm just following up. When they hear following up, that means in their head it clicks, oh yeah, I'm getting sold to. And people don't like that.
Okay, do you know who you sent it to?
I believe it was to info@hinklerroofing.com.
Okay, alright, and what were you needing?
I was actually, I have an agency. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we work with a lot of roofers in the area. We're looking to expand outside the state. We do all sorts of AI infrastructure, automations, over to SEO, marketing, lead generation, kind of the whole 9 yards of that. I was just calling to see, if you guys already have all that taken care of, or if you'd be interested in taking a look to see if what we have to offer might be a good fit.
So, one thing I kind of wanted to get to is you are just trying to sell the deliverables. In sales, that's not what you want. You want to sell the emotion behind the outcome. Like, what does this SEO, marketing, AI automations, ads, like, what does this all do for the business owner? It gets them more jobs, which makes them more money. So I would start to kind of try to sell that rather than just telling them what deliverables you can offer for them, because then, I mean, obviously, it just sounds like you're trying to sell something to them. They don't understand the value behind what you are selling, because half of these business owners, they don't know it. Half of them don't even know what the fuck SEO, AI automation, like, they don't know what this stuff is. Maybe marketing, they get that, but they've been scammed by like 7 other marketing people. So I would lead with the fact that you can get them more jobs.
Okay, what I'm actually, because I'm new, so I'm still getting used to everything.
Sure.
But I can get your name and then get with the owner and then see if he received the email.
Perfect. Yeah, I can give you my email or my phone number if he wants to reach back out as well.
Just give them one option, email or phone number. Just say one of them. I would say phone number.
Okay. What's the phone number?
And my name
Okay,
is
perfect.
Thomas Guzman. That's Guzman.
Alright, I'll get this to him and I'll have them call you back, okay?
Perfect. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Not bad, Thomas. It could have been better, but not bad, honestly. You were able to play it off at the end there a little bit. However, the owner is not getting back to you at all. Like, let's be honest, in sales, like, he's not getting back to you. So I would say when you're talking to a gatekeeper like this, I would try to kind of get maybe the owner's phone number, the contact information, get you transferred over to the owner so you can talk to them. And you have to give them some specific reason, like they could be losing money, something that shows the gatekeeper, oh, this isn't my realm. This is the owner's realm. The owner needs to speak to this guy about this. As well as the fact that you're trying to pitch the gatekeeper. And in cold calling, I would personally not recommend pitching the gatekeeper, because it kind of just shows that you're trying to sell something. And these gatekeepers are trained to filter out cold callers, salespeople. They don't like salespeople. They don't want to be sold to. So you kind of have to walk around that, as it's like a trap. But either way, not bad, especially since it was just good cold call with a no script. Keep it going, Thomas. You have some good potential on this side of things. I will give this one a good 5 out of 10. It can be improved on. All right, this next one is from Tyler. It's a booking a meeting with an insane pattern interrupt. I'm kind of interested in hearing about this.
Hello?
Well, hey, is this MRC services?
He was kind of right. It is an interesting pattern interrupt. I wouldn't say it's insane. I like the, well, hey! What it does is it kind of gets the owner to think that you know them. Like, you're close with them. And that's what you kind of want. You don't want to be seen as a salesperson. You want to be more seen as either not really a prospect, but just somebody that can either help them out. They probably talked to before. Somebody that they know.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Perfect. I was just wondering, how long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business like 10 years. Why?
Oh, perfect. I just didn't know if you were a newer company because I didn't see anything up for the company recently online.
So yeah, I like what you're doing here. If you can't tell, he's leading to a website. So what you're doing here is you're kind of painting the picture in their mind that smaller companies don't have websites, newer companies don't have websites, they don't have any sort of online presence, and bigger, more established companies do have that online presence. And the prospect is essentially going to sell themselves on this call because of this.
What do you mean, like a website?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything up on like a Facebook or a website for you guys recently. Is that just something you haven't gotten to, or just too busy to put one of those up?
Yeah, no, I mean, we've had enough work, so it just hasn't really been a priority.
Oh, amazing. How far are you guys booked out, man?
Great question to get back in. How far are you guys booked out? Because obviously they might have enough, they might have a lot of work, but I like saying this is like you can never go wrong with having more work and being more booked out. It's just that extra security, and either way, it's gonna make you more money, even if you already are booked out.
About 3 months right now.
Perfect. You couldn't handle a couple more jobs?
I mean, we try not to book out too far just because we don't like to have people waiting, but, you know, I'm not opposed to getting eyes on more jobs just so I make sure I'm taking the best ones, you know.
Exactly what I was speaking about a second ago. They always could benefit from more jobs, even if like, oh, if I had eyes on other jobs that I don't know about, then that could be beneficial to me. So it sells itself.
Exactly. That's exactly what I want to bring to the table here with this website. So I built one last night for you. Is that anything take a look at some point?
You built one for us already?
Yeah, already built for you guys. Has a logo, your service area, and some photos on there.
Yeah, I mean, I would look at that, definitely.
Perfect. Is there a time you want to schedule for? It's about
I don't know if you can see this stuff. Maybe this is just me. There's like some sort of like there's like some incense or something that's like I don't know if you can see, it's like falling across the screen in the middle.
a 5-10 minute video call.
Okay, you can't just email it over to me?
No, not live yet, so I don't have your permission. It would just be something that you could, see on a video.
No emails. He's right. Yeah. They're not going to respond to an email. They are not. Even if you send them the most beautiful website, the most beautiful offer in the world that they can't say no to, they're not going to respond to an email. Very few will.
Call and then we can discuss price and go from there.
Okay. Yeah, can you do, like, 7 tonight?
7 p.m. tonight? Let me check. I can do a 7:15 if that works.
Yeah.
One thing, this is like some extremely high level stuff, but if you make yourself a little bit hard to book with, that makes the prospect want the sale more. It's kind of a weird psychology trick, but if it's like the law of detachment, if you don't want it, it will come to you. So that's why if the prospect sees that you don't need it, then it will come much easier. And I like what this guy did. He kind of booked the meeting out on his time rather than the prospect.
Yeah, that'll be fine, yeah.
All right, perfect. My name is John, by the way.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Mike, perfect. I look forward to speaking to you at 7 p.m., man.
All right, John.
Have a good one.
Damn, I like this one. This is a good 9 out of 10, only because I wouldn't rank it a 10 out of 10. There's this weird smoke incense stuff flying across the screen. I don't know what the hell that is. And then I honestly think this could be scripted. I think this whole call is possible to be scripted just because it worked out so well. First of all, this guy is good at cold calling. This guy has an insane framework or script or whatever he uses. This guy knows what he's doing. But the responses that the prospect was giving, they seem almost too perfect. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure this guy is actually legit. But Tyler, I give you a 9 out of 10. This is a good one. All right, next one. Luke Earns. Cold calling first sale in Telluride. Interesting. Trying to be more consistent and locking in. I love to hear it, man.
All right, first cold call of the day. Let's see how it goes. Hello?
See?
Hi, is this Erika?
Yes.
Hi, Erika. So,
Hi, is this Erika? I would just shout out her name. Just be like, Erika! Like, you know her. But other than that, not too bad. The fact that you know the prospect's name is actually pretty good.
I was just in Telluride, and I was just at the farmer's market, and I stopped by your company, and I tasted your churros, and I thought they were really great. So I'm staying here in Telluride. I'm from Houston. Anyway, my name is.
I understand if it's your first cold call of the day, you might be a little bit nervous, but I would definitely slow down the tone. I am even having trouble following along with this. If a business owner did, everybody's saying it in the comments, but if a business owner did hear this, they're gonna know it's a cold call, as well as the fact that you're just like mixing in an with every sentence. It's because you're speaking so fast. If your brain is going as fast as your mouth, then you won't have to give just slow down the tone. I guarantee you will see much more success on the cold calls.
Luke, and I'm a 15-year entrepreneur. I talked to your employees, I think, two nice ladies who were really nice to me, and I know y'all have some good reviews, but no website. So they said that, like, I don't know if y'all are interested in getting a website, but I do charge $400. So I do build websites for local.
Why did you just like price drop right there, bro? You're if you price drop right there, they're not gonna be interested, bro. Like, just the fact that you're like, it's like you price drop, oh, you're selling something. I would go with the I already made you website, and I was wondering if you want to look at it on a meeting, not on an email. You don't need to give her your entire life story. It's possible you did stop by the restaurant, you tried the churros, and you liked them. If it's not true, just don't even say it.
Businesses, and I could send you a free version of it. It's free to look at, like what your website would look like. So how does that sound?
Okay. Okay, so he is taking that route of it is free to look at. But what I would do is I would tell them the pricing at the end of the meeting when you are able to talk to them. That way you're not just giving it away to everybody. You're kind of trying to find out what the price is.
Give me 1 second, look.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, can you repeat it?
Yeah, so I was just,
Yeah, he has to repeat it because they weren't paying attention to how fast you were speaking. You were speaking extremely fast, as well as the fact that you were telling them your entire life story. I mean, I would ask them questions rather than talking so much.
saying, yeah, this is Luke. I was just in Telluride at the food market, and I tasted your churros, and I thought they were really good, and I asked the employees about if y'all have a website, and I noticed y'all didn't. So I do build websites for local businesses. I just charge $400. I'm a 15-year entrepreneur. I've been doing this for a while. So if you're interested, I could send you a free version of like what the website looks like. It's free to look at, and if you want to do the deal, you could just pay me through like Zelle or Cash App, PayPal, anything like that.
If you want to do the deal, you can pay. Like, do not discuss payment until the prospect is interested in your services. All you have gotten from the prospect word-wise is like, give me a second, Luke. Can you repeat that?
And that's how we'll basically like close it.
Okay, honestly, the thing is that I don't think we need a website right now because, as you saw, this is like a small business.
Mm-hmm. Have you been? Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, I see. But have you like been looking into like the main reason about having a website is that it's not really about like trying to like reach people. Is that it ranks you on Google, so like it makes you like a verified business, and like it's like, oh wait, that's like an actual real thing. Like let's go try that out because they actually like have a website and like it's connected to your Google. So
I kind of see what he's trying to get at here. You can dumb this down to it will make you look more professional. But you are right, it doesn't bring them jobs or clients or whatever. I personally wouldn't target a churro business if I were you selling websites for $400, which I shouldn't know this. I shouldn't know that you're selling websites or I shouldn't know that they're $400. And neither should the prospect yet, but that is the reason why she said I'm good.
once you add it to your Google page, it makes you like a verified business.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so you say you can send me like a free version?
Yeah, I'll send you a free version of your website, and you can look at it, and if you like it, just call me back. If there's anything you need me to change, I'll change anything you want, okay?
Okay, that's fine, yeah, because as you saw, this is Mr. Churro and the other business is La Colombiana. We are both business in one card.
Okay, I see. All right, first cold call.
Yeah, I mean, you were able to send it over for free. What I would have done is, I can guarantee you they did not get back after you sent the free version. You did all that work, you made the free website, and they did not get back to you. And that's okay. What I would have done differently here, Luke, is I would have tried to get them onto a video call where you can actually show them the website, show them exactly what's on the website. Don't give them any other information other than I made you this website. Do you want to see it? To see it, you got to go on this video call with me. Dumb down just that. And you explained so much when it came to the Google business profile, verified, all this type of stuff. They don't care. They do not care. All they care about is this going to make me more money? Or is it, in the case of a website, is this going to make my business look more professional? I would rank this one a good 3 out of 10. Not out of hate. It's because I see potential, but there is some room for improvement. The more you do, the better you get. I hope you guys liked the cold call reviews. Let me know if you want me to do something like this in the future, and you guys have a good one. If you want the full cold call framework, DM me the word cold call on Instagram.